Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh to the beloved panels and my conference members. It's a pleasure for me to be here in such an amazing platform to widen my knowledge and my experience. Without further ado, let me introduce myself first. My name is Suhaili binti Abdullah, a degree student in Tourism Planning Hospitality Management at International Islamic University Malaysia, Johor. So for today, I will presenting my thesis project which entitled Tourist Satisfaction and Revisit Intention Towards Local Food Heritage in Kelantan. Let's proceed to the background of study. Gastronomy tourism has become a crucial aspect of tourism to attract international tourists, and many destinations are using food as a source of destination in their tourism marketing. Local food is described as an authentic product that not only represent tourism destination but also exhibit local culture. It has been found to be a key component of tourism experience and a very crucial part of tourism systems. Based on the statistic found, Department of Statistics Malaysia (DOSM) 2016 stated that the food and beverage business has contributed 16% of the RM 29.2 billion contribution of the tourism sector out of a total RM 182.4 billion compared to 43.9% of retail trade. Meanwhile, Malaysia tourism industry contributes RM 82.2 billion to the country revenue, and the country becomes the second most visited Southeast Asian country after Thailand. In fact, one of the major motivations for tourists to visit Malaysia is because of the culture and heritage that Malaysia possesses, and it expressed through food and local delicacies. Next, I will share on the background of Kelantan. Kelantan is a Malaysian state of Peninsular Malaysia, and it is well known for its culture, history and natural environment. Cultural tourism has been promoted as a significant force in promoting the local economy, and the trademark to promote tourism attractions also known as the cradle of Malay culture. Hence, the State Tourism Agency developed a new plan to promote local cuisine as a major tourist attraction. Next, we move to the chapter 2, which is the literature review. So this is among the definition of each factors of tourist satisfaction and visit intention. The first one is food image, which is an crucial element of Malaysian culture, and it has been used to promote ethnic cuisines and tourism in the country. Next, destination image, or can be described as a concept that incorporates the visitors and tourist belief, idea and impression about the place. Last one is the service quality, also can be known as the delivery of excellent services relative in order to meet customer satisfaction. Next is the definition of the factors in revisit intention. Quality, sanitation, behavior, customer service, brand image and price are the most influential variables in shaping the eating experience of customers. For affordable price, or mostly known as affordable, cheap, inexpensive and reasonable, will convey a positive connotation of Malaysian cuisine as one that offers good value for money. In some cases, the tourists also willing to pay higher price for the food that they enjoy so much. Next, the primary reasons for a customer's visit to a restaurant are the food and its taste, and also the quality. Food presentation, variety, healthy options, freshness, taste, temperature, portion size have been identified as contributors to food quality and taste that could create a pleasant dining experience and consumer returning. Next is the chapter 3, which is the methodology of this study. The method of this research was a quantitative design that used descriptive analysis. The study adapted the sample size made by Roscoe 1975, whereby only 62 respondents were sufficient to complete the questionnaires. Therefore, the population was taken from the total domestic tourists who had been to Kelantan before. Basically, the questionnaire had 3 sections altogether, which are personal background, tourist satisfaction, and revisit intention towards the local food heritage in Kelantan. A liquid scale Measurement was used in both sections, which is section C and section D. The scale ranged from 1 until 5, which is strongly disagree, disagree, neutral, agree, and strongly agree. And also the mean and mean ranges were used to determine the level of tourist satisfaction and visit intention on local food heritage in Kelantan. This instrument shows that the respondents can answer the question by using several options of answer. The mean value were classified according to the mean range of 5-point scale, namely strongly disagree, disagree, neutral, agree, and strongly agree. Next, we move to the chapter 4, which is the discussion of overall study. Below is the result from demographic profile, which is the respondents are mainly female, which are 87.1%, and most of the respondents are aged 22 years old, with 33.9%, and currently from a diploma and degree students, which is 93.5%, and the rest is full-time worker and part-time worker. Majority of the respondents are Malaysian, which is the value is 96.8%. The mean score for all factors of tourist satisfaction and visit intention were calculated to gain the most highest and lowest mean value in order to gain the most prominent factors of the variables. Below show the summary of the mean scores for the study. Based on the result, the most prominent factors are the affordable price, which is the mean value is 4.47, followed by food image, which is the value is 4.44. Food taste 4.24, service quality 4.21, dining experience 4.13, and least mean value falls under destination image, which is 4.06. Based on the mean value, it can be said that most of the price of food and local cuisines at Kelantan and are affordable and reasonable. But for the destination image, there are some recommendations to be made. So this is the recommendation parts. Thus, a few proactive actions should be taken in order to make Kelantan as an interesting and worthy tourism spot to be visited by tourists, such as by maintaining the hygiene level, create more tourism products, and renovate some of the old buildings and add some decorations throughout the hawkers or restaurant itself. In add, the local people also need to show the sense of good impression and welcoming towards the tourists. This is because friendly local people that entertain tourists will make them happier and intends to revisit again in future. Also, another recommendations to be suggested for future study that to focus on tourist experience and behavioral intention. This is mainly to make sure that the heritage food at Kelantan became sustained and create high demand among outsiders. Next, the qualitative research could also be done in order to get valid source and data straight away from the local business provider through interview session to help revive their business in terms of promotion and marketing strategy. As a conclusion, this study has been successfully contributed much information on the tourist satisfaction and visit intention towards the local food heritage in Kelantan, even there are some limitations found throughout the study. This study using quantitative method as a methodological approach. Lastly, the two objectives have been achieved. For objective number 1, there are 3 factors of tourist satisfaction that contribute, which are food image, destination image, and service quality. Meanwhile, for objective number 2, the most influential factors that lead to revisit intention are memorable experience, food taste, and affordable price. In add, there are some potential factors to be included for future research, which are to focus on tourist experience and behavioral intention towards the local food heritage in Kelantan. Thus, it will help the gastronomy tourism in Kelantan to promote more on the local food heritage in the future. So that's all from my presentation today. Thank you for watching, and Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.